Good afternoon, comrades, compatriots, and fellow Canadians. Welcome to the sixth episode of the SPYL Party Youth League Engagement. Today, we are celebrating and commemorating the African and Canadian children, remembering the student uprising in Soweto, South Africa in June 16, 1976, where students marched in protest against the poor quality of education they received. And this year's theme is 30 years after the adoption of the Charter, accelerate implementation of Agenda 2040 for in Africa Fit for Children. My name is Ialoshini and I'll be your host for today. In the studio today, I am joined by Honorable Emma Theophilus, Deputy Minister of Information, Communication and Technology. Welcome, Honorable. I am also joined by Ms. Shalonda Zambeni, a grade 7 learner at Eros Primary School, who is part of the Learners Representative Council. Thank you so much for coming by. I am also joined by Comrade Regina Kapuka, member of the SPYL Party Pioneers Movement. Before we start with our engagement, I would just like to briefly explain what Agenda 2040 is about. In 2016, the African Committee adopted Agenda 2040, fostering an Africa fit for children, a 25-year agenda for the long-term and strategic progress in implementing children's rights in Africa. Agenda 2040 provides a child-centered focus based on the African Union Agenda 2060, which highlights children's rights and welfare concerns. In brief, Agenda 2060 envisions an integrated, prosperous and peaceful Africa driven by its citizens, representing a dynamic force in the international arena. It is guided by 7 aspirations, and Aspiration 6 calls for an Africa whose development is people-driven, relying on the potential of African people, especially its women and youth, and caring for children. I will start with Comrade Regina Kapuka to please deliver a statement on behalf of the SPYL Party Pioneers Movement, where you would like to advise the Namibian children and African children in taking up leadership positions.
Honorable Emma Theophilus, Deputy Minister of Information, Communication and Technology, Comrade Ialoshini, our National Secretary for the SPYL Party Pioneers Movement, Sharada Nandini, and all the Namibians who are watching at home. Like I was earlier introduced, my name is Regina Kapuka, and I am an active member of the SPYL Party Pioneers Movement. Let me begin by thanking the SPYL Party Pioneers Movement in collaboration with the SPYL Party Youth League for creating a platform such as this, where we are able to speak to the children in commemoration of the Day of the African Child. It is an absolute honor to be here, and even more so to have been tasked with delivering a statement on children in leadership. It is essential that we shed some light on what leadership is and what being a leader is. A leader is one with a strong personality, one who motivates others to achieve success. They do not only know or show the path to others, but they also walk this path with them, moving any rocks in their path aside. They do not force people to follow them, but the people do so willingly because of the qualities that they possess. Those qualities include activeness, selflessness, commitment, determination, and a driven missionary amongst others. A leader pays attention to the needs of his or her followers and works in a direction that ensures that those needs are met. Leadership then becomes the act of leading and guiding a team in a manner where the success of one is a success for all. It is having a vision and aim and being determined to achieve All of this, even when faced with challenges. Leadership is about listening and acting accordingly. It is about thinking for the society. It is about thinking about the society and the greater good, and about the benefit instead of oneself. In the words of Donald McGannon, leadership is action, not opposition. There is a lot of controversy around the issue of whether leaders are born or whether they are made. I, for one, believe that both are true. While some are born leaders, it is important to acknowledge that all children have the potential to develop leadership skills. Being a leader is not an exact science. What is of great importance here is teaching children the skills necessary for them to become leaders and effective leaders at that. The reason why children in leadership is an important issue, and especially so on this particular day, is because leadership allows children to have control of their lives and give them the ability to make things happen. Leadership instills confidence in children and helps them solve problems creatively and collectively. It broadens their mindset, makes them knowledgeable, and gives them many opportunities to spearhead the development in our society and in the country as a whole. We have children in leadership roles at schools. One of them is joining us today. We have children in leadership in youth organizations as well as government structures. This is a very commendable step towards achieving Agenda 2040, fostering an Africa fit for children, one we should all strive to emulate. Dear children, leadership is by no means an easy task. It is not for people with weak hearts. Ronald Reagan once said, "The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does great things. He is the one who gets people to do the greatest things." To be a great leader is equal to being a great human being. To be a great leader, you have to possess the qualities to lead, some of which I mentioned earlier. So start cultivating, and those who have already begun, continue cultivating those qualities, and in doing so becoming a pillar of inspiration to others. Children, take up leadership roles. You are very capable. Take up space. The future of this country and that of the world lies in your very hands. Before I conclude, there is an African proverb that says, "It takes a village to raise a child."